Well, this stinks. Just went to my primary care physician about my shoulder, and I gotta go see an orthopedist. Yeah, that's great. So it's been 6 weeks since I shared with you where I messed it up. I was bench pressing a pretty heavy weight too, and I was actually getting, I was actually moving the bar heavily in terms of increasing my weight significantly, which I was pretty happy with. And then so I came down on 1 rep, and I followed the Mark Ripito barbell starting strength barbell, and then Sully out of Gray Steel. He's got a YouTube channel called Gray Steel up in Michigan. I think it's Rochester, Michigan. Is it Jonathan Sullivan? I can't remember his first name, but he goes by Sully. And I felt I did the book on barbell prescription for aging or something like that, and it was a thick book, man. It's fantastic. And then Mark Ripito, starting strength, barbells, and basically the whole premise is presses, overhead presses, clean and jerk, squats, and deadlifts. And Ripito says, basically because all men for some reason want to do bench presses, he throws bench presses in there, but it's not nearly as good an exercise as the others. Anyway, because men are stupid in that regard. They like to challenge themselves. Like I have my gym in my basement, and that's where I do my videos on the whiteboard. As you can see, it's a high-speed gym. But I got a bunch of plates, bar, squat rack, and whatnot, so it's all good. But still, bench press. People have been doing bench press. Well, I have since I've been working out. So you always do it, but it's fun because you see your weight increasing. You're like, man, it's fantastic. It's addictive because you see you're putting up more and more weight, and you're like, this is pretty cool. Well, anyway, so in this case, I came down for a rep. I was doing pull-ups and bench presses back and forth. And what you want to do, and what Ripito says, you got to make sure you take a serious rest. 5 to even 10 minutes between sets. You just got to do that to rest your body, you rest your muscles. And a lot of bench weightlifters don't do that. What they do is they'll try to do 3 sets in 5 minutes or something like that, and that's not good. You don't want to do that. You got to give yourself rest. Well, anyway, long story short, so I'm coming down on a rep, and this is so 5 sets of 5 reps or 6 reps is what you're shooting for. That's what you should get. And so I'm coming down my 5th set, my second to last rep, and I came down. I could feel a little bit of pain. Pushed up, felt a little bit of pain. I said, all right, I just got 1 more. This was like a record for me. I think it was 245. And I was actually doing 5 sets of 6 reps. And I was, I was pretty excited. And so I was coming down, and I was mixing between pull-ups and bench press. And I coming down on my last rep of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. And so the second to last felt pain. I said, I'll just get this 1 more so I can get my, my all-time, my personal record. Coming down, it felt bad, but I said, let me just get this last one up. And I pulled it up, and I was like, oh, and it hurt man, it was bad. So I was thankfully I was able to get it on the rack. I was actually, I don't know what I would have done in that regard. And I got up and I laid over, and I laid over like that on the ground. It was painful, man. Anyway, so I gave it. I haven't done any bench press. I haven't really worked out at all. I've done some squats, but I haven't done anything now for the last 2 weeks. And so I've been following some prescriptions I've seen on YouTube where you hang from a pull-up bar. That works. That helps. I saw some other guy, Athlean X, I think is his name. I don't even know his name, but he said you kind of raise your things to. Anyway, all that stuff was good. It actually relieved some of the pain, but it never resolved the issue. Taking ibuprofen like I'm a freaking junkie, and that works a little bit. But it's when you sleep, and when you sleep at night is really when you aggravate it. And I saw some physical therapists on YouTube who some sleeping positions and whatnot. At the end of the day, 6 weeks gone by, it's not getting better. So the other day I was just my prep. So in the summer, in the spring, you always want to redo the oil, redo your filters, update your gasoline and your preps in my inverter generators. I got 3 of them. So you always just want to start them, let them flow for a little bit, just let them run. You redo the oil, change the oil, put some new gas in there, and the whole thing. Just let these guys go. And so one of my generators, my inverter generators, it's a pull cord chain to start it, and I yanked that, and man, it hurt so bad. I mean, I was on the ground in pain. It was, woo, that hurt. And I said, yeah, this isn't getting better. So I said, let me go old school style and go see the doc, my PCP, primary care physician, and see what she can do. I was hoping she'd give me a shot of cortisone for the inflammation, but she didn't. So she's saying, go see an orthopedist. She goes, and I don't even know what those, I thought, you know, orthopedists, I thought those people, they're dentists. Those are orthodontics, if you remember. So just, this is show you how ignorant I am, because my wife takes care of all this stuff for the kids. We got 4 kids, man. Every single one of them has had multiple broken bones. That's orthopedists, just FYI, if you didn't know that, fractures and whatnot. So now I gotta go see an orthopedist, which stinks, because I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. So anyway, that's an update on my shoulder. I'm just telling you, man, look, I don't know what the end result's going to be, but 6 weeks, I mean, the pain isn't going away. Now, it's not debilitating, but I mean, I can't work out. You know, even playing basketball with my boys the other day, I mean, I had to shoot from my left because I shoot from my right, it hurts, man. I mean, it's not getting any better. So I'm using a lot of left hand stuff where normally I'd use right, and to be perfectly honest, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I can't hit a jump shot with my left hand. It's just, so anyway, it's bad, and so I'm going to see an orthopedist, and you know, we'll see if they do surgery, we'll see what happens, but that's the kind of stuff that you got to contend with as you get old, my friends. The one thing I can tell you is watch some of these guys. If you're young and you are engaging in strength training, watch some of the videos these physical trainers talk about to avoid some of the stupid exercises I was doing, because the impingement will only lead to further pain in the future, and you don't know when it's going to hit you. But I'm 48 and a half, and it's when it hit me. And I've had small shoulder pains for a while, but it'll get you. So watch these videos and just learn from those guys not to do these stupid exercises that, you know, we've been doing for 20, 25 years, which are just compounding the stress on your shoulders, on your impingement in your rotator cuff and whatnot. Because I'm telling you, the rotator cuff pain, it hurts, it's bad, and it is debilitating, and then it'll stop you from working out. And for someone who's been working out for their whole lives, it's not being able to work out it's not good. It's bad. And so, I mean, if you can't work out, you feel weird. You're like, how come I can't work out? All right, that's all I got. We'll see you.